Cali Princess. Shout out to Cali Princess. August Fest on. If you know you at, welcome to Back God Talk Live. I'm your host, Shine of God Radio. Shine, August. Haitian sensation, sneaker sensation, R&B sensation. What's the dip? With you by my side, we can touch the sky. We win. We win, we win, we win, we win. Hey, we win, we win, we win, we win. There's no weapon formed against me gonna prosper. We win. What's the deal? 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 Shout out to SeanAugust.com. Big Bumper Clutch, SeanAugust.com. I was talking in it with that. I'm gonna do a whole show one time. I'm gonna do it a whole show in patois. I'm gonna do a whole show in patois. Anyway, shout out to Back on the Block, man. Back on the block, back on the block. Also, a big shout out to Got Soul as well. Shout out to Got Soul. Just a quick, very quick tidbit about Got Soul and Back on the Block, Black on the Block. Both of them were started by two young entrepreneurs, siblings. Got Soul and Black on the Block, they were both started by sibling entrepreneurs. Round of applause. Our age and younger. SeanAugust.com was able to vend at both of them. Big shout out to the staff. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to my business partner, Vince, or Zaire. That's what he been naming. He told this girl, y'all, he said, you could be holding a McDonald's bag and you still look good. Hey, I think he sold that back. That line sold the back. Man, Black on the Block was an amazing experience. And I just want to, again, say thank you to Black on the Block because I can feel the thoughtfulness that was dedicated to the vendors. From the directions to the actual unloading of your cars, to the setting up, to the parking. There was a customer atmosphere that was set. There was a tone of, hey, bring your money and spend your money with these hardworking entrepreneurs. Black on the Block was an environment made for an entrepreneur. And one of the things that I prioritized during August Fest was putting new vendors next to veteran vendors so they can learn from each other. And the placement of Black on the Block was amazing. I was next to a guy named Boog who helped us set up our tent, made it super easy for us, you know, and gave us so much game. Mind you, we were at Back on the Block around all the food, the smoking, the liquor, still celebrating Ramadan. Round of applause for that alone. Oh, what an experience that was, truly. Oh, what an experience as an entrepreneur. Back on the Block definitely gave us reason to believe in ourselves. And I want to give reverence to the coordinators of Black on the Block, the staff of Black on the Block, the attendees of Black on the Block, and everyone that gave us any kind of attention. Anybody that allowed us to share our business card with you, anyone that allowed us to share our lanyard with you, anyone that allowed us to share our pitch with you, and ultimately everyone that spent their hard-earned money. Father God, please, please bless every single transaction that was made at Black on the Block. The ones that set up the actual event, the ones that happened in the event and after the event. Father God, please bless every single cent that was transacted at that event. Everyone that bought anything from our booth, I thank you. I thank you from my soul. And I would like to reiterate something that I truly, truly believe in. When you spend your money on something that you believe in, that is a money seed. That money seed will grow into more and more money for you. So continue to spend your money on things that you believe in, that you want to see profit. I say that for a few reasons. One, if you believe in yourself, entrepreneurs, spend your money on yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in your business, please. As a consumer, if there's a small business that you do believe in, that money is going to come back to you. That $100 that you spent for that Augie, it's going to come back to you. Shoot, we might even give it back to you in an Augie giveaway, but that money is going to come back to you. When you spend money with SeanAugust.com, if you truly believe in us, that money will be returned to you, inshallah. People spent money with us, complete strangers, was filling the product, so much so that they were willing to spend their hard-earned money with SeanAugust.com, a complete stranger. And shout out to the people. Guys, somebody said that they met my dad driving an Uber, and that my dad was the Uber driver, and my dad played them my music their whole Uber drive, and he showed them the purses already. So she walked past the scene was she walked past me. I said, "Hey, check out our bags, when you get a time, because I don't want to like be super aggressive with the approach." And she looked at the booth, and then she came back and she said, "Yo, do you sing?" I was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Well, your dad was." I'm like, "My dad?" She was like, "Yeah, your dad drives Uber in Vegas." I'm like, "Huh?" And he played us your music, and he showed us these bags. I seen these bags before. And she called somebody on FaceTime, and she's like, "Yeah, like what? He's there, like yeah." And she said, "Yeah, I ordered the bag, because." Strangers order the bag. I've sent strangers the bag. Like, who is this person? I don't know you. You're in Vegas. I don't know. But I've definitely seen them. And apparently, guys, my dad is in Boston. I know my dad is not in Vegas driving Uber. But my dad, shout out to you. If you're in Vegas, nigga, driving Ubers, putting niggas on the brand and the music, thank you. Thank you so much. But ultimately, y'all know it rained yesterday. It rained on the pop-up shop. And it rained at Black on the Block. And imagine your hard-earned money, your hard-earned ideas as an entrepreneur being outside in the rain. The rain ultimately turned to hell. The rain could easily be considered a negative situation. So much so the vendors that were around, they were like, "Hey, is it time to pack up and leave? Hey, y'all leaving? Hey, y'all leaving? Y'all leaving?" I was like, "Man, I'm gonna give it 10 minutes. I'm gonna give it 10 minutes, man. I'm not in a rush to leave. Like, I don't feel that this is gonna be a deal breaker." If it wasn't our first customer, one of our first customers that actually spent a lot of money with us, was making a purchase in the rain. She made her purchase in the rain. I'm talking about raindrops falling on her head, hell hitting her all in the head, her and her man. I had to move the table back. She came under the tent, and she continued to buy her Augie, man. She continued to do that. So again, in the midst of rain, understand that sale is coming. Just move your table back, make your necessary adjustments so you can withstand and ultimately get that reward. We got the reward. We were able to share the brand, share the cards. Shout out to Mary for having the lanyards, man. We had Back on the Block, the whole Black on the Block, doing lanyards. To all my gentlemen that's watching right now. You know how we like to say, the party ain't popping unless his bitch is there. It was a sight to see. So many. I'm gonna tell y'all something. It was a group of ladies I was talking to, and I handle my business, but I was looking in the eyes of these women, and I have been looking at the physique of the women. I have been looking at the character, the style, the clothes. I've been looking at these women, the faces of the women, the attitude of the women. I was observing women as I always do, and it's an honor to see a happy, beautiful black woman, man, natural, that God made. That is a healing sight. Seeing all that beautiful energy from women that look like us healed a lot of negative thoughts in my mind and healed a lot of void that I may have had in my spirit by seeing such beautiful women with such amazing attitudes and completely smiling on their face. If they weren't smiling, I said, hey, smile, and they turn that frown upside down. Unfortunately, there was a situation where I was talking to these three girls, and I was overwhelmed with the beauty. And I was like, man, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all out here looking good. Y'all looking natural. Y'all really looking good. And guys, I was talking to three women. Two of the three smiled ear to ear. The one got an attitude and stormed off. Now, I didn't know that she had a fake ponytail in the back. I did not know when I was talking to her. I did not know. But clearly, that hair did not agree with what I said. She got so mad at me, chat. She got so mad at me for saying beautiful, natural women. She got really upset with that. And I never, even if my ponytail was fake, I'm not getting mad at that compliment. But she got mad at me. But ultimately, the spirit that was in Back on the Block, it was a sight to see. It was an amazing event. We also had our biggest vending day. We also made the most money we've made yet at our vending. It's our fourth pop-up shop that we've done, and we're getting good at it, man. And this was organized. We had a tent. It was so good, man. And what I want to say really quick before we move on, I want to give a big shout out to every single entrepreneur that is believing in themselves. Whether it's your main hustle, your side hustle, no matter what it is, I praise your entrepreneurship. And I pray that you get every resource, you get every opportunity, you get every single red cent that is on its way to you and more. I guarantee you it's on its way to you right now. It's on its way to you right now. Your prayers have already been answered. Now it's just about you stating the course and making sure that you don't get off that track, because the destination is right there. the checkpoint is right there. The goalpost is right there. Continue to press on, push on, continue to show up, continue to have those ideas, continue to create, continue to tell people about your wildest ideas, continue. And God, grant us ease, grant us the resources, grant us the financial abundance to really, really flex our faith and flex these creative ideas that only you could give us and put on our mind. God is amazing, yo. God is truly amazing, man. Entrepreneurs, stop playing with it, dog. Stop playing with it. Before we move on to my Ramadan notes, I want to remind myself and everyone else of this bag shit, for real. After August Fest, I'm usually completely creative depleted. My cup is empty by August. That's like my new year. By August, I'm completely done. And with that said, I've made it a routine to go to Joshua Tree. If you know anything about Joshua Tree is complete and utter silence. There's nothing there. A nice Airbnb, that's it. A Tesla charger, that's it. A grocery store, that's it. You're not going to hear much. You're going to hear God. You're going to see the clouds and the stars dancing like you've never seen them before. You're going to sleep the best you've ever slept, unless you go to Vegas, because I sleep good in Vegas. I don't know what it is about Vegas, but I really, really sleep good in Vegas. But Joshua Tree is there, and I go there to refill my creative cup. So one particular time I went to Joshua Tree with the intent to refill my cup, my creative cup. And in the silence, God whispered to me. And the silence was so silent, the whisper sounded like he was yelling. And he said, look, do the bags, or I'm going to give the idea to someone else. Just like that. I heard you. In the same vein, when I was on my way home from Vegas, that same voice told me Kanye West is coming to August Fest. I'm just going to leave that right there, okay? I just had to say that out loud. But my father told me, do the bags, or I'm going to give the idea to someone else. Got in my feelings, okay, immediately. Like I told y'all, that imagination started imagining all the outcomes that I didn't want to happen. Understanding that momentum starts in 17 seconds. By the 16th second of that negative thought, you cut it short, and then you begin to imagine the outcome you do want. So I said, okay, all right, God, I will commit to doing the bags. Now, I'm going to be obedient. And if I'm going to be obedient, when I'm being obedient, I'm going to need a certain set of tools. I don't even know what those tools are. But I know you do. And I know you have the tools. I will be obedient. Give me the resources. Give me the clientele. Give me the know-how. Give me the opportunities. I said yes. He said yes. SeanAugust.com. Again, we had a line, and we had our biggest money-making day as a pop-up event. There's hundreds of Augies in the world. There's hundreds of Augies in the world. Entrepreneurs, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. Do it. What are you scared of? Huh? The money will come. The clients will come. The opportunity will come. Amen. All right, well, y'all know, man, it's day 15 of Ramadan. I've been fasting, y'all, so y'all got to excuse me. Let me get high, because y'all know I can't smoke during the day, man. Let's start a little instrumental up or something. Shout out to Black on the Block, man. Shout out to all the clients, man. Selling your products to complete strangers, that will make you believe in yourself. So, again, on my research, doing the pop-up shops is my next step. And shout out to Vince, because Vince was serious about this Back on the Block shit. He was like, hey, we doing Black on the Block. And we did it, and it was amazing, man. Shout out. Now, day 15 of Ramadan. If you don't know what Ramadan is, from sunup to sundown, we abstain from food, water, sex, smoking, negative thoughts, negative talk, and we replace it with prayer. We feed ourselves positive things. We do work. Something I really, really, really need to improve on. Because, and I do a lot. I do a lot of, I don't like to say I'm busy or I work hard. I'm just very productive. Because if you really look at me, I really be chilling. But I really love what I do. I really love what I do, and I'm committed to what I do. And God granted me all the resources to do whatever I needed to do right here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to God, one, for answering the prayers, but let me be the example that all you got to do is ask God for the ease and the resources that you need, and they will be granted to you. I guarantee you. All right. So with that said, I be chilling. You know what I'm saying? But I get a lot of work done, and I could do a lot more. And especially during Ramadan, like we're 2 weeks in, we've had 2 pop-up shops, you know, and preparing for pop-up shops take a lot of work. I've asked God for ease, you know, so the work is great, and work done with love is never hard. So I've done work, but I think sometimes, especially during this time, I can do more work. There's more work that can be done on a personal level, on a physical level, on a spiritual level, a mental level, a emotional level. It can be more work done, especially during the time where I have so many things to replace, like food, drinking, smoking. There's so much more that can be done. And God, please help me do more with my day. Please, please. And also, while I'm praying to you, I ask you for more discipline. Help me and others state the course. When we get weak, instantly give us strength. Right away. Right away. Help us with the human weaknesses when we're working on an intentional sacrifice. Please. Please. Now, I have been doing a lot of studying, you know, during this time. I have taken a lot of notes. We've discussed a lot of these notes at lengths on this show. So shout out to everybody that's been taking full advantage of this. And today we're going to continue with these notes, and we're going to elaborate on the things that need elaboration. And most of these things should be, I'm just looking at the notes and one just screamed at me real quick. And some of these should be self-explanatory, and the other ones, you know, we'll elaborate if necessary. We're going to go. Okay. Okay, here we go. Don't be the root of the problem. Round of applause. We all need to hear that. Don't be the one. Don't be the one to stir the pot, bro. Don't be the one to start the argument. Have the mental strength to shut it up. You can endure, bro. Let the one I'm talking to sip water. Don't be the root of the problem. Don't be the liar. Don't be the aggressor. Don't be the attacker. Don't be that guy. Be the one that's standing on business. Standing on business. Don't be the root of the problem. Don't start that bad text. You know that text is not going to go. You know where it's going to end up. Y'all going to end up blocking each other. Y'all going to end up saying some shit y'all don't want to say. Don't be the one. And at all costs, de-escalate. Be him. Let's keep going. Think about your actions before you act. Very, very self-explanatory. Follow what is right. That hit. Follow what is right. Everybody right now unfollow the Shade Room. Everybody right now unfollow Media Spill. Everybody right now unfollow the blogs. Anybody that you see post about Diddy, unfollow him. Anybody that you hear sharing any kind of negative emotion, unfollow him. May the wrong things irritate you and the right things fulfill you. Follow what is right. You know what you need to do. You know where you need to go. Go. Follow what is right. You know the directions. Here we go. Following the majority will lead you astray. Shout out to Kanye West. I had a quote on my wall. It's somewhere around here in the picture frame. Whenever you side with the majority, it is time to reevaluate. Again, 85% of Americans think at a 5th grade IQ. Are you smarter than a 5th grader? Prayerfully, those numbers are up now. Maybe a little bit. But ultimately, when you side with the 85% of the world, the 85% of the world that's talking about Diddy right now, the 85% of the world that's going to retweet and repost and, hey, you saw what's going on with Diddy, nigga? You seen what da-da-da-da-da? You seen da-da-da-da-da? You seen that side? Whenever you see yourself siding with the majority, it's time to reevaluate. Because siding with the majority will oftentimes lead you astray. I was going to say something crazy right there, but I'm not going to ruffle y'all feathers like that. All right? But don't side with the majority. Let's keep going. Take pride in your dress code. Let that breathe. Now, there's a few things that need to be said here. One, if you one of them people that don't give a fuck about what you wearing, start doing that. We don't really have that problem now that Instagram is a thing. I think everybody's a little bit conscious of their style. But even with that said, let's take our dress code a little bit more serious. For one reason, let's always look the part. Let's always look the part. You want the $1 million deal? Look like the deal that you want to get. You want a certain clientele? Look like the clientele that you want to get. It's a certain way we got to dress. It's a certain way we got to look. We got to look fly. It's in us. It's on us. We just got to let it out. Prioritize your dress code, man. Step it up. Niggas is not fresh. I don't know what y'all, and y'all niggas be going to Vegas. Y'all outfits for Vegas be telling a lot about your dress. Prioritize that dress code. You gotta look that part. You gotta look the part. You gotta know what's in. Especially you fashion designers. You take pride in your dress code. Now let's take it another way. Stop with the revealing stuff, y'all. As a man, it's very, very, very challenging to say that. Because sexually, lustfully, I do enjoy yo titties hanging out. Matter of fact, back on the block when I was fasting, the girl next to me, and as I got in my bed last night, I'm like, dang, I think that girl was doing it intentionally. I think because she was with her girlfriend, I didn't inquire, I didn't see nothing, but she bent over and the Yitties spilled right out the Yitties. Accidents happen, but ultimately she was covered up. Let's not be too revealed outside. Let's keep the yoga pants to a minimum. Let's keep the low cut tops to a minimum. All BBLs, they kind of wear this little matching long sleeve jogger fit sweats. I don't know, but that if it's too tight, too revealing, guys, let's tone it down. Okay, if you want to do that, maybe sometimes sporadic, like minimal. Okay, I understand that, but ultimately, let's stop with the revealing and the too tight clothes. Let's stop that. Let's leave some. It's not really benefiting y'all for real. It's gonna get y'all fucked and not get y'all married. But I'm just saying, whatever your goal is, let's just take pride in our dress code, man, and let's you know what I mean. Let's take it, men, even myself. Let's I want to go to barber school, one, so I have to stop relying on inconsistent barbers because my barber just straight up told me, like, nigga, I'm trying to retire. But ultimately, let's have that face shaved. Let's have that lineup. Let's crispy, nails, manicure. Let's step it up. Let that hygiene sing. Let's really take pride in our dress code and look the part, man. We want to be and have all these great things. Let's look the part to do that. Let's keep it going, man. My boy Vince has been saying for the longest time, God is the most merciful. So I say that to say the next note. Whenever you make a mistake, man, try not to be too hard on yourself. Try to be content. And make sure you pray for forgiveness. You ask God, yo, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I know I was acting manly. I know I got weak. I know I fell short of my duties. But let's forgive each other. And let's ask God for forgiveness. Simple as that. All right? When we make a mistake, let's not be hard on ourselves. Let's give that to God. And God is the most merciful, says my brother Vince. And he will forgive us. And let's also repent. What that means is, hey, ask forgiveness and let's not do it again. All right, and let's work hard not to do it again. You fall short again, you start it over. Dust yourself up, ask forgiveness, and try again. All right, let's keep going. We talked about that. I'm not going to reiterate that. Well, I will, but we'll move on quickly. Don't compare yourself to anyone. Don't be jealous to anyone. Okay? Here we go. Appreciate the goodness of someone. Appreciate the goodness, whether the goodness is big or small. Take time to reflect on those who helped you out. Take time to praise and appreciate those who have been there for you, who have supported you, who showed up for you. Maybe they showed up for you one time instead of 10. No matter what, whether the act was big or small, please do your due diligence to appreciate them. Show them love. Show them your support. All right? Please, please. There was some people that I pressed like, yo, y'all niggas think y'all about to perform at August Fest. Y'all niggas have not, all right, appreciated the goodness. You know what I mean? Take time to appreciate the goodness. Take time. Take time to really, really, really appreciate everyone on every level, big or small. Make sure you really appreciate the goodness that they've invested into your life, man. Truly, truly. Let's keep going. Never belittle someone's effort in anything, in any way. I know sometimes even I can get caught up in, telling jokes and, being funny and, but let's be mindful to never belittle someone's effort when someone's not taking the best pride in their dress code. Let's not belittle them. Let's not belittle hairstyles and the lack thereof. Let's not belittle them, okay? Because when you belittle someone, you will be belittled, okay? on a grander scale, because now we're aware, we know better, so we need to do better. It's simple as that. Let's try our best. Let's do our best to not belittle anyone's effort in any situation in life, even when their efforts don't align with our expectations. That was fire. They may not be doing XYZ. They just did X. But we're not going to make that X feel like nothing. Make sure you don't belittle anyone's effort. You lift them up at all cost. If I'm talking to you, sip your water. The wealthier you become, the more your character has to improve. So that means around tax time, everybody's attitude should increase. Everybody's character, their patience. And it usually does. It usually does. But it's only temporal. So we want to make, when you start getting wealthier, we want to make sure that we make permanent positive changes to our character. We want to add on to our level of patience. We want to add on to our tolerance and our ability to hold our tongue. We want to do that. We want to be able to improve our character. We want to be able to improve our charity, improve our willingness to help others, improve our willingness to understand, improve our listening skills, improve our understanding skills, and improve our responses. The wealthier we get, you just got a promotion at your job. That means you have to promote yourself as a person. You need to promote the way you think. You need to promote the way you respond, the way you react. You need to promote the way you communicate. So when we get these promotions in life that we ultimately, we need a raise. Maybe you haven't got the raise because you haven't raised your, let's flip this. Let's flip this, because this will go back to earlier in the show when we discussed there's a financial lack that we prayed for that God is going to heal. Here's part of the healing right now. I do know that your financial status, your financial situation is directly tied to your relationship with God and your relationship with those around you. So if you don't have the money that you want, how valuable have you been without the money to those that are around you and the ones, excuse me, let me say that again. If you do not have the money that you desire, how valuable have you been to those that are around you, and how valuable have you been to your Father God? How valuable have you been? Now we can flip this. It says the wealthier you become, the more your character has to improve. We can flip that. The more your character improves, the wealthier you become. That is a fact. So again, entrepreneurs, work on your customer service. Work on how you treat that customer when they come into your store, when they come onto your website, when you see them in person. That again, dress code, it goes right back. It goes right, everything aligns. You work on that character and the money will come. So what I'm learning is people don't really buy the products for the products. If they're, sometimes we blind consume. But ultimately, when it comes to entrepreneurship, people buy into people. People want to know the story, your character, your personality. So again, the better your character becomes, the wealthier you become. And as you get more money, continue to add on to that character. Simple. Now, this one is going to tie directly. God, I hear you working. I hear you working, and I see all the millions of people on YouTube. I see all the subscribers on Twitch. I see all the people on Twitter watching like it's a sneaker release. I see y'all. Shout out to y'all. Now, We just talked about your character and how improving your character can improve your wealth. And as your wealth increases, so should your character. Be mindful to always keep good company. Keep good company. Remember a little bit earlier we said, hey, we're going to unfollow the people that are talking about Diddy. We're going to unfollow the people that negatively affect us. Because right now we're prioritizing keeping good company. We want the first responders. We want those that are going to feed positivity into our life. Those who we can have these abundant. I told my nigga Vince the other day, I was like, yo, be careful who you know what I mean? And that's something I only told him because I was like, yo, I learned the hard way. You know, like just telling everybody your business. Just make sure, you know, and he was like, brother, I know exactly who to talk to. I know the right people, and I've been talking to the right people my whole life. So make sure, and shout out to Vince, make sure you know the right people and you keep the right people. Keep good company. Yes, they have to be good company, but that word keep is magical as well. You have to maintain that relationship. You have to water and make sure that relationship flourishes. Keep good company. It's not just saying like, yo, you know, good company. Keep good company. Make sure you're doing your due diligence to be and keep good company. Only good company can keep good company. Make sure you're able to keep your good company. Know who they are. Keep them around. Because oftentimes, birds of a feather flock together. You're bad company, you're around bad company. Or the company is maybe bad because you're around them. You got to make sure that your circle is represented correctly. Everybody that I kick it with, everybody in my circle, I can go send like we did at Black on the Block. Everybody that was rolling with me can represent me in any and every situation. They can go talk to the client. They know exactly what to say. They know exactly how to say it. They know who to say it to. Whether it's how I would say it or how they would say it. They know exactly. We would all do and say the same thing with the same goal in mind, just with our own pizzazz to it. So make sure you keep good company, because you're not only do you represent your company, but your company represents you. You are the circle that you keep. So make sure you prioritize good company, man. We had a great show today, right? I feel like today's show was fire. Today is day 15 of Ramadan. I'm so energized about this. I'm looking forward to all the benefits. I'm fasting for multi-million-dollar companies, multiple multi-million-dollar companies. That's what I'm fasting for. And doing these pop-up shops, definitely let me know we're on the way. And I thank everybody that's been involved, no matter to what magnitude, big or small. I thank you so much. God thanks you. I love you. God love you. And there's nothing you could do about it. God Talk Live, y'all.
Whoa, 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 yeah. Whoa, whoa. It's Big Mike the Virgo, man. Let's get it. Hey, I'm just trying to live my life, but you trying to give me strife. Saying that I ain't living right, trying to get the speck out of my eye. But I ain't trying to live your life for you, so don't be trying to live your life for me. Cause our life is on two different levels. It ain't that hard to see. I ain't saying that my life is flourishing more because I got the juice. A better way to say that favor ain't fair. And you know I got the proof. See, I'm blessed beyond measure that you can't compare. You know that that's the truth. So don't confuse my confidence for cockiness, cause I ain't looking down on you. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. Yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. just trying to live my life, yeah. I'm 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 just trying to live my life, but according to you, I ain't living it right. Have you ever tried to take a walk in my shoes and try to look at life from my point of view? Already got too many people on my back, already got too many people on the attack, and you're always trying to block my dreams, you see, like you was D. Howard or the big man Shaq. Since you wanna play Shaq, I'ma be harder way, but match for every penny in the hardest kind of way. Even though life ain't really been so hard in a way, it's still my life a running point just like Hardaway. Like D-Way, you know I bring the heat, boy. Haters stepping wrong, get knocked out the feet, boy. I ain't playing games, no monopoly, boy. Been riding for a while, you can tell that I'm a beast, boy. No green skin, no a robotic friend. Change my name to Aaron Yeager, cause I've been the Titan. Stepping up like Channing, cause I stay fighting. And if at first you don't deceive, you better keep trying. Said no green skin, no a robotic friend. Change my name to Aaron Yeager, cause I've been the Titan. Stepping up like Channing, cause I stay fighting. If at first you don't deceive, you better keep trying. I'm just trying to live my life, yeah. 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 Oh, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.